RealFam, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. If it's your first time here, welcome to the RealFam. You know, just saying this, it just reminded me on how I used to start my videos when I was on about 400 500 subscribers. You know, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome. Guys, the struggle is real in the YouTube space, but nevertheless, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, my name is Nthabi, and of course I am based in South Africa. I create amazing content that does not limit you. Okay, if you're international, this content is definitely for you. So I'm global like that. So actually I got to really learn to understand that the kind of content that I should create should not really be based on only South Africa because I'm based in South Africa, but it has to be broad. But nevertheless, do you consider being a part of the family if you haven't liked this video? I mean, you're gonna enjoy this video after all. Oh wow, you know, reaching 1,000 subscribers is an amazing feeling, and I remember when that happened I was dancing, celebrating, because it's a great feeling, and there's so much that happens after getting 1,000 subscribers. So it's a great achievement. But nevertheless, I'm that person that celebrates even the little things. I celebrated 100 subscribers, I celebrated 500 subscribers, and I celebrated 1,000. We even had a visual party. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to tell you how I really got to achieve that. Now let me take you back and give you like a background story. So I've had my YouTube channel for 6 years, and within the 6 years, for the first 4 years, I never really used my channel. I would randomly post, but that was not really content that I wanted to put out. I actually didn't even know what to do with YouTube. I didn't see the use for it, and you know, unfortunately at the time, I guess I was not very clued up about it, and I could have been far by now if I had, because I could have just taken that opportunity at that very moment. But nevertheless, we are here right now. There are things that I had to do to really get myself to 1,000 subscribers, and there are certain things that I had to let go. And the first thing that I had to let go was being desperate, because I feel like at some point I was very desperate. I remember I once did a video about, you know, different celebrities and all of that, different YouTube celebrities, and my intention behind it was, of course, to just praise or just to somehow give them kudos for the amazing work that they do. But also in the back of my head, there was that intention of wanting more people to come and watch my videos, just because those big YouTubers are actually popular. So I was thinking, okay, maybe if someone can search so and so name, they can actually find it. And I feel like I was in a desperate position. I remember tagging a couple of YouTubers to say, please help me grow my channel, advise what I can improve. So that to me was being desperate in a way, you know. Yes, I needed help, but I feel like I could have done other ways or used other ways, which I'll tell you about now, to actually get there. All right, so point number 2. So what I had to do was to stop, you know, watching more content and start creating, you know, my own content, my unique content. Because as much as you can watch other YouTubers and all of that, I mean, I watch YouTubers, but you know, when you watch with an intention of, I want to really see how they do their videos so that I can get an idea, often what happens is that the more you consume that kind of content, you end up being so confused or being mind blocked to a point of like you don't even know how to think for yourself as to what you want to do for your channel and how you want to do it. So I paused a little bit on really trying to consume so much from other YouTubers with the intention of seeing how I can create my content. So I really had to sit down and ask myself as to, Nthabi, what kind of content do you want to create? What really speaks to you? What is your best thing that you can sit here and be on camera and speak to your audience and they can really gain something or get value out of it. All right, so I really had to do that introspection. Okay, point number 3, this is what I had to stop doing. I needed to stop depending on like sub for sub, for example. I mean, I have videos on YouTube tips. I'll link it up here so that you can check it out. I had shared a couple of videos on my journey of trying to do this sub for sub, and it wasn't working. So at some point I was depending on, you know, this drives, you know, Twitter drives, when people really say send your link, let's follow each other, let's subscribe to each other and all that. I stopped all of that. All right, I stopped that and started focusing on really, you know, organically growing my channel. Yes, I kept promoting. I still promoted my channel, even on different social media platforms, and every time when I do it, I just do a call to action to say, please watch this video. If it speaks to you, kindly subscribe. If it speaks to you, is something that you enjoy, kindly be the part of the family. Because what's the point of really pushing someone to subscribe if they're not going to watch your channel at the end of the day, right? So the reason why sub for sub will not work, chances are if I had continued with it, I could have reached 1,000 subscribers a couple of months back, okay, not recently. But that wouldn't have benefited me, because I would have just had subscribers that are not even active. They subscribe because I asked them to, or because it was just an exchange of subscriptions, and they don't watch your channel. You might be lucky 1 or 2 watching, but I mean, think about it. Out of 100 and something people, or 200 or 500 people subscribing, and the next thing they're not active, you know. And I also got to realize that, you know, from my 0 to 500 subscribers, because that 500 subscriptions that I have, I don't think that was genuine audience. Because had it been genuine audience that really watched my content and all that, right about now, after getting 1,000 subscribers, I could have been monetized. You get where I'm going with this? So it means that they were not really consuming much of my content, and it, you know, so yeah, it's one of those. So I really had to pause on that. Okay, not pause, but stop it. So I'm discouraging that if you are somehow thinking about doing it. All right, so the second point is consistency. I started being consistent with my content and really pushed and created content that I can see really my audience are enjoying. Yes, I'll be honest, my channel at this stage, you can look at the views and feel like, no, it looks like, you know, it's not coming all right. But I must say, with the audience that I already have, I got them to really be engaged on the kind of content that I create, and I could pick up. And like a video like this one doing something around YouTube has really pushed, has really attracted a lot of audience, which is something that I was appreciative of. All right, so me being consistent was really an awesome thing, and really creating content that, you know, my audience enjoy. And this was not me necessarily giving total ownership to my audience to say, tell me what I need to create, but through the engagements, which is important. When you engage with your audience, when they comment, do check their comment, do, you know, respond with a mindset of taking note of what they are saying, which is very important. And I'm very appreciative of that. Am I where I want to be in terms of the level of views? No, I'm not. The level of engagements, I feel like with the current audience that I have now, you, of course, my real fam, we have really built a great engaging audience. We engage on each other's content, and I am super appreciative of that. So from this point on, I can only hope for more engagements. Like I said, if it's your first time here, consider subscribing, being a part of the family if you enjoyed this content, and let's engage, you know, let's engage. Let's see how we can go. So last but not least, I became a YouTube Creators Academy student. So what I mean by that, I started digging into the YouTube content as to how it works, the algorithm, the copyrights, like all these details about YouTube. I started having more interest in knowing more. And from that moment on, I could see great things happening. And as a matter of fact, the point that I mentioned prior, it's exactly what encouraged me to even create YouTube content, because I was able to learn certain things on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna allow my real fam not to really benefit from this kind of content. Okay, so that's why I even share videos around YouTube tips, copyright, and all of that. So that is how I managed to get my 1,000 subscribers. And of course, this is just the beginning. We are on the road to what? 2K subscribers. Yes, and thus far I'm loving how my channel is growing. We're getting a really audience that are engaging, you know, more people that get to subscribe, they become engaging. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys that have recently subscribed. Welcome, and let's keep going, let's keep growing. We can do this, we will get where we want to be. So just be rest assured, the next video I'm really gonna share more about this journey of being on 1,000 subscribers, because there's more to it. I feel like after reaching 1,000 subscribers, it is a little bit easier for you to get more subscribers after that. I mean, I used to, anyway, let me not go on. For the next video, I will share more about that. How about that? I know you wanted more, but it's fine. Let's do it on the next video. So keep tuned in. Do make sure that your notification bells are on, and yeah, let's continue doing this YouTube thing. All right, all the best with your channel, of course, and yeah, do subscribe and click on the notification bell. Love you always. Thanks for joining. Mwah.